Monte cry, saw the pass kind Adrian car. Professional azonto pa, no po, a Gianna John Quan, but you sick of my wafwaka, see I'm child booking hats, you won't quan.
Join 7 to 7 and Cheney, go.
It's me black with a bang.
We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a money be I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadunti na yeti asinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better, better. Me say me kai those days so good old days. Me so me TV pe na me ni aje say things we do for love and then you see YOLO. Kotoko ne has me try me treat me auto. Asema ba Ghana ha arewe try your photo. Shatter movements hack nation mama young tambo. Make we all come together. Pray to our savior. Hey, students, teachers, doctors, nurses. I want to see the girl them dance again. Shaking and whining all her body again. See the children play and happy again. Want to see my mama smile again. Oh, this year, run away again.
It's me black with a bang.
We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a bonny be I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadunti na yeti asinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better, better. I want to see the girl them dance again. Shaking and whining all her body again. See the children play and happy again. Want to see my mama smile again. We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a bonny be I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadunti na yeti asinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better.
Some mommy need my smother. Although you would love me, need my number. Although you would some mommy need my smother. Although you would love me, need my number. Join 7 to 7 and chinny. Go.
It's me black with a bang.
We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a bonny be na I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadum tina yet yasinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better, better. Me say me kai those days so good old days. Me so me TV pe na me ni aje say things we do for love and then you see yolo. Kotoko ne has me try me train me auto. Asema ba Ghana ha arewe try photo. Shut up movements hack nation mama yen kambo. Make we all come together. Pray to our savior. Hey, students, teachers, doctors, nurses. I want to see the girl them dance again. Shaking and whining all her body again. See the children play and happy again. Want to see my mama smile again. Oh, this year, run away again.
It's me black with a bang.
We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a bonny be na I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadum tina yet yasinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better, better. I want to see the girl them dance again. Shaking and whining all her body again. See the children play and happy again. Want to see my mama smile again. We've been praying to Jaja. I'm down on my knees. We've been praying for favor. Come save us, oh please. Say a bonny be na I am poor. Eja pa cheye. Eye wadum tina yet yasinti. Eja be sheye. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, 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 better. Make it better, better, better. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new dance, America. 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 This country way, everything is different. Hey, they know say you go, child. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you dance, America. They know say you go, child. So I go take you to America. From Africa to America. From Africa to America. This country way, everything be different, everything not different, yeah. This country way, where everything not different, everything not different. From the baby, I know so you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new dance, America. 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 This country way, everything is different. Hey, they know say you go, child. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you dance, America. They know say you go, child. So I go take you to America. From Africa to America. From Africa to America. This country way, everything be different, everything not different, yeah. This country way, where everything not different, everything not different. From the road to the food to the street to the house, yeah. Everything be different. Everything be different. Everything be different. From the road to the food to the street to the house. Everything be different. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child.
Welcome to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. Jack, I'm putting some lipstick on. It's so nice. Jack, lip gloss. I'll make fine rough. So, welcome to the show. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is the show you have to tell a friend to tell a friend. Now, you can see the coronavirus lockdown is showing, Jack. But guess, when I head all the grow right now, like when Ababes all die. When Ababes all die, so it's a small time. You could see the buffoons and the whatever. Yes. I think producer is trying to get to me.
Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America.
Welcome back to the show. You know, sometimes we need to talk producer. Hey, can you do this? You know, producers, they don't play around, though. They don't want to mess up. So officially, welcome back to the show. My name is Kevin Taylor. This is the extended version of With All Due Respect. Today, we're talking about issues. We're talking about we're talking about $1 billion Ghana just went to take from the IMF. We are also going to talk about $100 million. And we will talk about $35 million. All this money we took from the IMF. We told Ghanaians we are not going back to the IMF, but we'll go into the issues today. Today, I have one small scandal for you. Tiny one. It's called a Corona 1 scandal. Corona COVID-19 scandal. Yeah, something small. Yeah, it's actually going to be in the story. So if you're watching me now, you have to understand you're on the show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I know people are watching us from different places with different accounts. They don't want people to know they are watching the show. I would like to say hello to the family, everybody on show right now. I just want to say that thank you very much for tuning in, and you've been wonderful people. You have supported us from the beginning. And then to be very honest with you, I'm very, very pleased to YouTube now, because I want the YouTube guys to actually hit the like button. The moment you hit the like button, it goes straight to the Jubilee House and they get to know what we are talking about. People around the world get to know our story. So that's why we keep telling people to try and hit the like button. So on YouTube, lots and lots of people here. The family is ready. They are ready to listen to the truth. Yes, they are ready to listen to the truth. Saki Nathaniel is here. Guys, hit the like button. Saki, in fact, you are the class prefect today. You've taken the title from Heteka. Heteka, I'm sorry, but Taki has done the job. Please hit the like button. Isaac Kran, go and hit the like button. Sandra Heteka. Oh, Sandra, you're not late. Yes, somebody took your title today, but no worries. You are still Captain. How did it say it? Captain? We will find a name for you. You find it like that Samojan one, you know. Then you will be the capito, but then give somebody. That'll be the thing. Jomen's TV is watching us live, and Jomen says like the video, go hit the like button. If you're watching us from everywhere, anywhere in the world, from Asia, from Africa, from America, from Europe, everywhere, from my hometown, Ayeldo, go and hit the like button if you are on YouTube. Please do that so that we can sell the story around. Hello to Jane Phillip is a family on YouTube. Doreen Menz is also here. Sandra Heteka is back. Isaac Kuran. Sandra. Isaac, why are you calling Sandra now? Hey, Isaac, maintain your level. Jane Phillip is here. Jomen's TV. Isaac. Jane Phillip. Again, Alice Mensa is watching me live. Hi, Kevin and family. We are focused. Focus, my friends. Focus. When you focus, you'll get to the last cent. That is very, very important, because if you don't focus, you will never get to the last cent. The last cent in here, because we put $100 million, right now you 1 cent free, so it'll be $100 million. So the 1 cent is very important. That's why I say focus on the cent. The message is held for, okay. Abdul Mustafa is also watching us. He says, hi, Kevin, just watching you live from Germany. How are you guys doing in Dortmund? Sandra is back. This is Hatimi says, hi. Please tell people on YouTube, remind yourself, remind each other that please hit the like button. We want to move up there. We want people to hear us. We want the world to know the truth. That is why we are here today. We cannot keep the truth to ourselves. We cannot keep the truth to ourselves alone. We need to let the world know. People are other places. They are trying to see what's happening on YouTube, see what is live, what is really, really streaming live, and they want to watch this with you. They don't know. So please try and hit the like button so that we can move up there, so that people would know that we are live and people will appreciate what we're doing. Benjamin Mayonyo is also watching as Isaac is here. Sandra, who again is here. Adam Kula is here on YouTube. Please, Adam, go and hit the like button. DJ Kwesi, no sound. DJ Kwesi, with all due respect, DJ Kwesi, check your phone. I think sound is perfect today. I know Heteka, if there was no sound, she will come quickly and tell us that there's no sound. But so DJ, I'll give you the no sound captain today, but go check your sound on your phone. Apia Kwame is watching from Libya. How are you guys doing in Tripoli? Libya. Kwesi Tiger is also watching me. Richard Kofi Ago is watching. Apia Kwame back again. Kwesi Tiger, Richard Kofi Ago is back. Richie Sly is also here. Nanaya, please hit the like button. Very, very important. Hit the like button and let's take the show to the next level. Who is also here? I can see Reina Awinmi. Abdul Mustafa is back. Reina is back. We have so on YouTube is blazing. Samuel Logman is here on YouTube. Benjamin Dapa is also here on YouTube. The Smash. Oh, I missed a lot yesterday. I know the Smash. You can go back on Loud Silence Radio and TV network on YouTube and watch the show again. You can also go on Loud Silence Radio and TV on Facebook and watch the previous show. So you didn't miss out that much. But hey, it's always good to be around. How are you doing, family? Dennis Darte is watching me live. Love you, bro. Sheffield is watching. Sheffield United, someday you score United, Manchester, the way I ball, but still Sheffield, we are family, man. Richard Dixon is watching. Keep it up. Richard, Cynthia Shawe is also here. James and Dallas. Please go back and hit the like button. That's the reason why I'm taking my time to. This is the register. Oh, yes, sir. Present, sir. No, madam. He's outside, but I say everybody to be present here, so I expect everybody to go in there and hit the like button. Richard Dixon is also here. Cynthia Chawi is here. James N. Dallas is watching us. Babana Musa is also watching us. Abdul Mustafa. Kwesi Tiger is back again. William Cap, Kevin, you are a role model to the Ghanaian youth. Thank you very much, boss. And please go back and hit the like button. I know you've done it. Tell other people to tell other people to tell the other person to tell the other people that they need to hit the like button. It's very, very important. Unction TV. Jesus, this is tough to. Prophet Dennis, that's your TV. Unction. Oh, that's a cool name though. Sam Tego. No sound is good. All right, Sam. Thank you very much for telling us the sound is good. Hashim Hadi is watching. Hi, bro. Hadi Sako. J Hello. Ernesti Tahi. Tafik Azuri. Benjamin Dapa. These people are all watching. I don't just call them listeners or viewers, I call them family. So family, do the right thing. Tell the other family members to go back and hit the like button. It is very, very important to us and also to you because we want to sell the story to the world. I would like to say welcome to the show officially. Let me see what's happening on Facebook on With All Due Respect page and also on Loud Silence Radio and TV network page. Lots and lots of people on the line right now on Facebook watching us. So John somebody or Bing Alexander is here. I see some John Dramani. If it's the ex-president, thank you very much, sir, for watching us. I know Nana Dankwe Kufuor, the president of the Republic of Ghana, is watching us from the Jubilee House. I know that Ken Ejapon is watching us from his village, wherever he is. Ken Ejapon, you are watching us. You want to hear the truth. The truth will come to you, whether you like it or not. I would like to say good evening to all the ex-presidents, Jerry John Rawlings, ex-president John Ajikun Kufuor, and ex-president John Dramani Mahama, and to the president of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Dankwe Kufuor. Good evening, sir. Good evening to all the people in Ghana. Good evening to all the mothers, the aunties, the uncles, and all the kids, the youth, everybody. I would like to say good evening, especially to the frontliners. I see everyone helping this COVID-19 pandemic, no matter the position or the situation they are in, they are all frontliners, especially our nurses and doctors. Thank you very much for your service to Mother Ghana, and I really respect your work. I hope the government also sees the same and give you the necessary support. So I'd like to say hello to everybody. Lake Anthony is here on YouTube, on Facebook. Patrick Luma is watching us live. Abubakar Sakari. Mr. Kevin, do you know that all the parliamentary members are watching live to see whether you are going to expose some of them? Parliamentarians, if you know you've not done anything bad, don't be scared. But if you know you've taken money, if you know you've done something wrong, be scared because I will mention your name. So parliamentarians, maintain your level, do the right thing, serve the people, and God will help you. So Citizen Nana Vigilante is also watching. Zion Trade Mohammed is watching. Citizen Nana Vigilante is back. Frederick Opoku is live here. Ekufuado speak big English but lack understanding. Ghana Beyond 8 indeed. Still, you are borrowing shameless government. We'll be discussing that later in the show. Edward Della is here. Kevin, it's 7 p.m. now. Edward, it's 7. It's 8. We are here. I know it's past 8 in Ghana. Ibrahim Mohammed. I don't know where you are. In fact, Edward, I don't know where you are. But in Ghana, I know it's 8 p.m. in the United States of America, in Washington, D.C. And then in our metros, it's 4 for what's the time? 4:14 p.m. in the afternoon. Mashood Abiola says, Kevin, I personally really appreciate your hard work in exposing all the corruption in Ghana. I know you want to help make things better in Ghana. So never be intimidated by any threat, because Almighty Allah is with you, watching you live from the Russian Federation. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your support. With all due respect, also read something. Jan Gager is here watching us live. Man, the messages keep coming. I can't even keep track. I can't keep track. Please, let me see. Let me take it from the top again and see if I can say hello to original. So I'm just going to mention names at this point. I just have to mention it. John Junior Sia is here. Emmanuel Salasi Maulo is here. Abbas Dean is watching me live. Mashood Abdullah Abiola is watching. Larry James, Emmanuel Salasi, Ejiwe Don Dopoku, Charles Q Gemazi is watching. He's smiling so hard. Nikes Atinyo is watching. Akoto Bamfo is also watching. Nathan Victor Nana Ohemba. Unity Kobi Kodo is watching us live. Antonio James is clapping. How are you doing, sir? I know you're clapping so hard for the show. Opoku Amankwa, Mashood Abiola is back. John Tay, Abraham Odati. I'm mentioning the names so quickly. It keeps coming in and coming in, you know. Emmanuel Kofi Mahama, Haji Nero, Nana Oheneba, Nesto Brown, Ram Akandol, Jamil Stoneboy, Awanaga Junction. I know you're watching live from wherever you are. Philip Jerry Corley, GM Bakojo is here. I'm here too, watching you live. Thank you very much, GM Bakojo. Mashood Abiola, Tona Lincoln, who is firing here. Isaac Quran says, Kevin, fire. You're going to fire today. We're going to tell you the truth. Names keep coming. Nash Ampa is also watching us live. Godwin Kush, Francis Akiliba. Hi, Francis Akiliba. Tough name, man. Citizen Nana Vigilante. I'm around though. Citizen, I mentioned your name. I'm a Felicity. Watching you live from Ghana, Kumasi. How are you doing in Kumasi? Opoku Amankwa, Israel, 11:15 p.m. How are you guys doing in Tel Aviv? Isaac Nana Kojo Bwachi Yadom. Ken, how are you doing, sir? Dominic Nakuto, Fokujo, Samuel Nyan, Peter Owusu, Emerald, Michael Kano, Emmanuel Lane is giving flowers. Solomon Kofi says, sup, sir. Citizen and Vigilante, Muhammad Sadiq, Hamid Wisdom, lots and lots of people coming in and showing. I just want to say hello to the family. Everybody, how are you guys doing? Hello to everybody watching us. Nathan Victor is watching us. Royal, Beriku, Great Dallas. Jack, Udini Diana the boy Jack. Let's maintain our level and maintain the simplest name. Dominic Ankuma Ubri Danso is watching us. Willie Brown is also here. Amwa Kwatin Elijah in the Bible is also watching us live. Elijah, Auntie Janet Akoli, you're doing great. You punch in the air. This is the time to hit and kick and break the glass ceiling. Moses Tete, Salim Abubakar Jori is watching. Yakubu Hamid is watching. Kevin, God bless you. God bless you to my friend. Zongo Dominic being Gartek is watching. Evans Nanawan is watching. Raymond K. Boko is watching. Confidence, how you doing, sir? Yunus Muhammad Johnson, Mando Samuel. Lots and lots of people on air right now, and I would like to say good evening to everybody watching us today. You know the topic for the day. The day's topic is simple. We went to take $35 million. We went to take $100 million. We went back to take, now we've gone to take 1 billion. If you know the tree name for 1 billion, please let me know, because it is very, very important. We mentioned $1 billion in cities. 1 billion. That's the $1 billion. The question is simple. Is it still gonna be on 8? I've seen some people say a lot of things. I was listening to a couple of radio stations, and some professors are making some excuses and why this loan is different from that loan and this loan and that. We are going to break it down, my fellow Ghanaians. So many things are happening on social media today. As you can see, the ex-president John Dramani Mahama has done some serious. He has actually set record. Yes, and I'm going to say it because you know what? It's about time we started saying things. When people do good, we need to say it. We need to let people know. The ex-president John Dramani Mahama today distributed food to over 20,000 households. 20,000 households. This is unprecedented in the history of this country. This man has presented food items, not cooked somewhere by somebody we don't know, maybe have been infected. This is raw food, oil, cooking oil, vegetable, like canned food, lot of things. He actually 5 kg rice, tomato, tin, and all that. 20,000 households. This is unprecedented. And if you don't want us to talk about it, we will talk about it. If we talk about it, you say we are NDC, we don't care. When Canada Japan went to do some donations, we talked about it here. I mentioned it here. When other people did some donations, McDonald. But this is 20,000 households. This is unprecedented, my fellow Ghanaians. So we're not going to be kidding about these things and then act like nothing is happening. Something is happening. And if my producer can see that picture, I would just like to say thank you very much, ex-President John Dramani Mahama. You have done a great job, and Ghana respects you a lot. The picture is in front of my face. John Mahama, I'm behind you. Yes, the picture is blocking me, but no worries, producer. You are doing a great job. So this is what is going on here. The ex-president actually donated food items to 20,000 households. This is unprecedented. Has the government even done that? We just want to ask. These are things we need to be asking. Everybody should be playing their part. And if somebody does it, we need to talk about it. This is not a time for us to be hiding and trying to say somebody's going to say you believe in something or you like somebody. No, we are going to say it how it is. Thank you very much, ex-president John Dramani Mahama. Today, we're going to be talking about the $100 million, the $35 million, and the $1 billion this government has just went to borrow from the IMF. Now, the issue is, before we go into this issue, I would like us to just touch on a few things before we go in. There are two things we need to talk about. There's this group. The group is very, very, what I would say is they are doing their part as Ghanaians. We call them the I'm trying to find the unemployed allied health professionals. The 2017-2018 batch. They actually released a statement that they are withdrawing their services. You know, they voluntarily decided to help the contact tracing people, that they are not going to volunteer again because they realized that some people were being paid and they weren't paid. But the issue is they volunteered. So why should it be an issue when they are not being paid? They at least need some incentives. They can't be working on empty stomachs. No, they need something. Is their point valid? We'll be talking to the PRO, who is the unemployed allied health professionals 2017-2018 batch. His name is Fufi Ibrahim. We'll try and see if we can get Fufi Ibrahim on the line and talk to him quickly. After that, we are going to have a quick chat with one guy or one gentleman, very, very intelligent, smart gentleman. His name is... I'm trying to get everything right. His name, I'll get you the name, but he is an expert and he's been doing this for some time. We are going to talk about the new app. Yes, the contact tracing app, the new app that was launched yesterday by the government. And then we will be talking about that, what he has seen, the lapses he's seen in the app and all that. So we will be talking to this gentleman too. I'll try and get you his name very soon. In fact, his name should be here. His name is Theophilus Siama. Theophilus Siama. Theophilus. That's an old name. Yeah. Siama. We'll be talking to Theophilus too. He's a data scientist and application developer at AT&T. If you know AT&T, if you're in Ghana, is like your MTN. He works at AT&T. He's a specialist. He's an expert in applications and all that. So we are going to have quick conversations with these people to set the ball rolling. So before I go to the IT expert, let's just try and talk to the PRO of the unemployed allied health professionals. That's the 2017-2018 batch. His name is Fufi Ibrahim. I'll try and see if we can get Fufi on the line, and then we will take the conversation from there. So yeah, that's the issue now. Let's see if we can get Fufi on the line and just talk to him briefly on the issue. Hello, sir. Are you on the line?
Okay, yes, sir.
Great. So you are live on Loud Silence Radio and TV network, and we're going to do it very, very briefly. We realized that you released a statement a few days ago, telling Ghanaians that you are withdrawing your services and that the unemployed health, allied health professionals, you don't want to help again. You don't want to help the contact tracing team because you feel that the government is not actually treating you guys well from the things you've seen and heard. What can you elaborate on that?
Okay, thank you very much. Very good evening from Ghana to all your listeners worldwide.
Good evening, sir.
We want to lay much emphasis on that we are graduate or unemployed allied health professionals who are done with our service 2018, 2017, we have engaged government on subsequent occasion to employ us, and he assured us that he will employ us. But to our amusement, pick up a few weeks ago, and government has rather given clearance to nurses and midwives, leaving the allied health professionals in this time of this pandemic against COVID-19, which is very amusement to us. We are very surprised the government have taken such decision neglecting us.
When you contacted government, what was the response for government? Let's start from the back because I want people to understand your story. You said you contacted government a couple of times, especially when this virus or this pandemic broke out, like you guys wanted to help. What was the response from government? Were you guys, some of you guys engaged or nothing of that sort?
We engaged with government several occasions, but the promise are always failing. They always give us promises with no official document to back their claim. So we don't know why government has neglected allied health professionals at this crucial moment of fighting this COVID-19. Because when we say allied health, it consists of professionals who consist of lab technician, health information, disease control, nutritionists, physiotherapists, a whole lot. And in this fight against COVID-19, you need lab technicians to be taking samples. You need health information to be educating the Ghanaians who are deep the villages about the signs and symptoms of COVID-19, the prevention and precautionary measures. You need food technicians who need to be involved in this contact tracing. Even you nutritionists to educate you about the kind of food to eat to boost your immune system. So we are very sure that government could give only nurses and midwives, neglecting allied health professionals at this crucial moment.
So, so right now, your problem is you think that the pandemic is a national problem, it's something that we all have to fight, and you guys are available, and that you're expecting the government to at least engage you. And then, because we heard that the government said they have actually recruited about 400 or 450 people to do the contact tracing, and so you guys have knowledge, at least you've gone through the system as health professionals. Why do you think the government is neglecting you, the allied health professionals? Because at this point we need hands on board, we need everybody, and I don't think it's about the money issue we're talking about here. Why do you think the government is not actually engaging the allied professionals?
It is very surprised to us, because initially when government came out that we should, help in this contact, we volunteered some of our members to do it voluntarily. And government came later and said that he will pay us 350 a day. So as the government said, we should be citizens and not dictators.
I'm sorry, we missed that figure. The government said they're going to pay you how much?
150 Ghana cedis a day. But before that, we are already, going to do it voluntarily basis, just because we love our country. We are Ghanaians. We know that we also need to contribute our quota in this fight against COVID-19. So we are very surprised that government could bring current neglecting allied health professionals without even giving us a slot. Meanwhile, we went to the same school with the nurses and midwives, and learning much emphasis on nurses and midwives, and leaving the allied health professionals at this crucial moment of our life.
Okay, so it's sounding more like, okay, you guys want to help voluntarily. The issue is, did you guys discuss money with the government? Maybe the government is now like cash tight. They don't have that, capacity to enroll all of you guys into the system to pay you. In fact, you just said that you wanted to volunteer and do this, and they actually suggested paying you guys something around 150 Ghana cedis. In your deliberation with the government, did you guys raise anything about numeration, like how much you want to be paid, like after some of your guys were engaged or something like that?
We are not concerned about the money. We are not concerned about our job security. Government should recruit us permanently into the Ghana Health Service to combat this pandemic together. So we are not much particular about the money. We are much particular about recruiting us permanently into the Ghana service because we have graduated both private and public institutions.
Mm-hmm.
We have done with our national service. We have balances. We have it. We have all requirements to employ us. And even if you look at our normal, it will surprise you enough, Kevin, that we are not even up to 4,000. And government has been able to recruit about 10,000 nurses, leaving only about 4,000 of us at home. We are very surprised and very hurt by this decision by government.
So what is the next plan? Now you've withdrawn, you don't want to take part. This is a national, we are in the middle of a crisis. And then I know it's very frustrating when you don't have job security, you don't know where it's going to end and all that. But are you guys considering the citizens? Like, you know what? Fine, the government is not willing or is not ready now to put us on a payroll or give us a document to show that our job is secured. Are you guys giving it a second thought, like going in there and helping? At the end of the day, hey, when we have life, we can still come back again and decide on other issues.
We have thought about that for a long period. That is why we initially went into do this voluntary service. But we first leave our press statement about a week ago. The government should have, sit down with us, talk with us, give us an agreement on a share document to support them. Maybe this and that day we will recruit you, but never be any assurance that. So we are very surprised and very shocking. And we know the said he's a listening government. We know he should listen to us because we are finished with our service for more than 3 years. We are sitting home and resting. All what we have learned is just, diminishing. We are not practicing what we have learned. Let us custom.
So what would you say to the government now? You say you are close to almost 4,000, not 4,000, close to 4,000. What will you say to the government today, like young men and women who want to help your nation in times like these, and you have to cry out for people to hear that you really want to help your nation? I think we have to accept everybody, hands on board, to make sure that the right thing is done to save each other. What is your message to the government?
We are pleading with government. We know he's a listening government. He's listening to us as he has also listened to the nurses and midwives. He has recruited them. He has opened their portal with them. We are also pleading with him to also open our portal or give alongside with the nurses, because we went to the same school, we did the same thing, we completed the same year, even we finished our service before them. So we know government is this is the time we need all health professionals on board. So we are pleading with government with us.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. That was the PRO of Unemployed Allied Health Professionals. That's the 2017-2018 badge. His name is Fofi Ibrahim. Thank you very much, sir. We'll follow up on this story and see, because the numbers are getting higher and higher now. We are around 663 or something like that. We need more hands on deck to make sure that we fight this pandemic as a nation. If people are willing and ready to help fight this, I think we should find a way to also assist them or meet them halfway to make sure we get to the point where we want to get to. So we will be following this story and we're making sure that the right quarters get to hear this, and also action is done on this. So you're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. That was the PRO of Unemployed Allied Health Professionals 2017-2018 batch. His name is Fofi Ibrahim. Now, what we're going to do quickly today is a packed show. We've not even touched the story of the day. The main topic is this still Ghana beyond aid? We need to discuss that because now the IMF gave us $1 billion. I want you guys to, in fact, tell me how I can pronounce $1 billion in P. $1 billion. P. Yesterday, a fanfare was organized by the Ministry of Communication, and it was actually graced by the Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia. He lied a lot about yesterday's event. He said so many things which were not accurate. The Vice President is known for that, and I will not mince words because he has done it several times. He talked about how this app is very, very effective than even the one they use in the US and even in Europe and other parts of the world. He said this when the GPS app came in, when we launched the GPS in Ghana. Today, he's saying the same thing. Some experts have taken their time to go through this app. Some experts have decided to be like, you know what, Dr. Baumia, this time I don't think we can let you get away with everything. We need to start checking things. We need to start asking questions and delving deep into matters. So some Ghanaians living in the US and across the world have decided yesterday to test this app for contact tracing. It was launched yesterday. A lot of musicians came to sing, which I don't know. It doesn't have any importance because, hey, you're launching an app. What has music got to do with app? They came, they took money, they went away, we spent money, we need money. The same time these people were performing, dancing and chilling up, we were at IMF trying to get 1 billion cedis. That's the issue. Sometimes we bring the money back home, we organize Kenke party, people pose with the Kenke and tell Ghanaians that we were able to get money from the IMF and that we need to have Kenke party. So we're going to talk about this. Now, there's an expert. His name is Theophilus Siama. He's based in Texas here in the United States of America. After the app was launched yesterday, and we talked about it yesterday, he decided to do his own checks. Go inside there, do some diagnosis, and check the app and see if it's a basic app that we are being lied about, because the money we are looking at here for the guys who actually built this app is around $3 million. So it actually shocked him. He also decided, as a professional, look into it and see how effective this app will be and how it's going to help us fight this virus. So he did his checks. We are going to talk to him very soon. I'm trying to get him on the line and then hear his part, what he thinks about the app, and if he thinks that the government is actually doing the right thing. So in a few minutes, I'll be reaching out to him and then we will take it from there. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. I think we have him online. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hello? Hello, sir.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, great. Great to have you on the line. I know I'm rushing through today because we have a packed show. I'm talking to Theophilus Siama. He is a data scientist and application developer at AT&T in the United States, actually based in Texas. Good evening, sir. Let's make it straight and brief. Yesterday, a contact tracing app was launched by the government of Ghana. The vice president said a whole lot about this app. He actually told Ghanaians that it's the best app ever built by any company or any country, and that is even effective than what we have in the US, in China, everywhere. Now, as a specialist, as an application developer at AT&T, and also somebody who
4 to 5 hours up, and then when you put APK on their website, I had to debug the APK, and then what I found out was that they are requesting for about 24 permissions, and I cannot list all of them, but I can just mention few of them. Like they asking permission to access your camera, they also asking permission to read your contact, your calendar, they asking permission to read your geolocation and stuff like that. And looking at the app doesn't ask for camera. It doesn't need your geolocation. They only ask for your phone number and email, which they can use if they want to use for contact tracing in the future. So you can see clearly that this app cannot make it to the App Store, because when they run the app through their security checks, it's going to fail because the app itself does not require the use of camera. So why are you asking for camera permissions?
Mm-hmm.
So right there, they're going to reject your submission or your application to deploy your app on the App Store. So
basically,
what they are doing,
yeah. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. Yeah, so once that happens, they take your geolocation and your contact and everything. In a way, at the back door, when you use the app and then they find out that you said, okay, you were in contact with somebody who just came from abroad, automatically behind the scene, they can read all your contacts, and then they can use all those contacts for contact tracing. So in a way, it's behaving like a spy app or something like that. That is how I see it.
So from your experience, you think this is not an app built to actually do the contact tracing to the core. It's actually busy. It looks more like a spy app to access people's information in Ghana. From the explanation you just gave, it looks like from 1 to 10, the work it has to do when it comes to contact tracing is like 3, and that 7%, the 7 is basically about taking information or data from the people, which you think it's not right.
Yes, that's how I see it.
But you've been around. You've been building apps. Did you check when you did your checks yesterday? Because I know you are going to be checking the builders of the app, their experience, and some prototype works they've done. Did you go into that? Did you because it's a family. When we build an app, we have an app family. We know who built what and all that. Did you do that check?
Yeah, so I did a little bit check on them, and then I realized that the company is a UK company, and they have the mother company is in UK, and then the director is a British, and his name is Ian Austin, and he actually registered this company on the 9th of March 2020. That is a month ago.
He registered it on the 9th of March 2020.
Yes.
Okay.
And this guy is actually also born in March 1992. So he is like 28 years old guy.
Okay. So I in fact, with the age, I think, hey, we have seen people less than 28 years build super extraordinary apps. So I honestly, with the age, I don't really have a problem with it. But the issue is the experience and the timing when this company was registered. Do you see anything unusual about this? And then, but just answer this, then I'll go back to the app itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So with the app itself, that's what Ghanaians want to know. If a normal Ghanaian living in Asankragua takes his or her phone and goes into the system to try and follow the prompt and all that, do you think that the moment they decide to do that, they are technically giving out all the information on their phone, or every information, their date, everything to the government or to the people managing this app? From your experience.
Yeah, so
and I don't want it to be too technical. Try and break it down, because that's what I try to do here on my show. I try to let people understand, because not everybody has a technical background in communication, IT, and all that. So make it basic so that people can understand.
Yeah, so what it means is that when you download any app, there are so many security permissions that you can allow the app to do on your phone. So let's take, for instance, your geolocation. So before you want to access somebody's geolocation on his phone, the person needs to allow you permission to access their geolocation. So once you allow them that permission, it means that when you move every 5 meters away, the app keeps running at the background, checking for your current location. So when they do that, when every 5, let's say they set a threshold of, let's say, every 5 meters, let's run a background check on the phone and see where the person is located. Then they keep pushing that geolocation into a database, so they can do that. So once you allow that, each time they keep running at the background and picking that information from your phone.
Oh, so it's basically a tracking device, like a tracking software. If you want to say it in the basic language for everybody to understand.
Yes, so it's like a tracking device, because the whole idea is that they want to know if you report your information to them, they want to keep track of the information that you put out there. So because of that, they need to keep track of your location. But
they also talked about people who have analog, like bunch of phones, analog, these big phones, which are not sophisticated, like the new phones that can take pictures, take videos, have a lot of apps on. These people can just send a code. But do you think people like that?
Yeah, let me explain that part. That part, they are using USSD. That one, you dial a short code on your phone. Any GSM phone can do that. So once you dial that short code, they prompt you with a questionnaire or a survey. So even if you are using Banshee phone or whatever phone, you can still respond to those questionnaire on your phone.
Okay.
And that one, they are unable to track your location because it's like you are just responding to a message, a text message. But with the app, they are tracking your information, your contacts and everything on your phone once you allow them permission.
So, in a nutshell, you're trying to say that people who use, like people in Wale Wale, somebody just said a farmer in Wale Wale using the Yam phone or the Banshee phone is more secured than people who are using these new sophisticated phones, these phones that can download the app.
Yes.
Before I leave you, let's talk about the privacy issue here. When you go into the app builders, there are terms and conditions and privacy policies and all that. What did you find in there?
Yeah, so actually, if you go to ghcovid19.com,
okay,
before you can download the APK, they're supposed to deploy that APK in the app stores, but because they don't meet the security guidelines or conditions, they decide to deploy the APK on their website. And then once you come to their website, then they ask you to accept terms and conditions. But before you accept any terms and conditions, they need to display what those terms and conditions are.
Yeah.
But on their website, you don't see anything like that. They only so in reality, they are trying to tell you that, okay, accept those terms and conditions, which you have not read about. But once you finish downloading the app and installing the app, automatically they are telling you that you have accepted those permissions.
Okay.
Yes. So the permissions is kind of the terms and conditions they are talking about.
So finally, before I let you go, people have been asking, so how much you've been building up? You work with the applications, you've been in the system. Hey, I know that I don't want to even suggest any from your experience and what you've learned, your expertise and building apps and being an expert. How much do you think an app should cost? A basic app like what we have, because the reason why I'm asking this question is when you even Google how much it costs to build an app, it varies from $1,000 to all the way to $500,000, all the way, because it depends on what you have in that app and the functions it can perform. Now, you've seen this app. It's a 4-step or 4-page app. From your statements, you are trying to tell us you saying that it's not any extraordinary app. It's not an app that has features that can even do the job as we are expecting it to do. I don't know. I know you can't give an exact figure, but let's work around some figure. How much do you think an app like this is going to cost to build?
Okay, so if I want to put the labor, I don't know where they are hosting their database, but if I take a simple database, let's say a Firebase, which can cost you like $25 a month, and then let's say they hosted the app on the website. So let's say they sign up, they bought a domain for let's say $25 or $30, and then they just built a single page for the app. So one page. Building a one-page website can cost an hour, let's say $50, and hosting the application on the Google Play Store for $25 for 25 years, and then hosting the application on Apple Store can cost you about $99 per year. So when you add all this amount, I don't think it's going to reach $500. So let's say their labor cost is even $1,000. So in total, this app can cost you maximum of $1,500, $1,500.
Finally,
it's not even up to $2,000.
Finally, before you, I'm sorry, I know I've said this several times. Somebody just asked the question here. if somebody decides to delete the app from their phone using the phones that can download apps, will they still have the person's data? Will they be able to track the person? Somebody decided to say, hey, I don't want to do this again. Let me just delete this from my phone. Have they already committed themselves?
Yeah, so the first time you use the app, that is the first time they can collect that information. So it can be one-time data collection, or it could be multiple times. Once you keep running the app on your phone, they can be collecting the data in bits. But if they decide to build the app in such a way that it's going to be one-time data collection, yes, you are committed.
You've committed. All right. Thank you very much, sir. In fact, we'll be discussing this issue. I think one of these days we need to have a whole day. We're going to call you on video. We're going to be discussing this to the depth, because there are some revelations I will be coming up with, and I need an expert like you to at least share your thoughts on it. And we are very, very grateful for your time. We really appreciate it. You are on LinkedIn. Your name is Theophilus Siama. Theophilus Siama is a data scientist and application developer at AT&T. Here, he's based in Texas. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time, and we'll get back to you again.
All right, thank you, Kelvin.
So that was it. You heard it for yourself. The expert just spoke. I didn't say this. That's why I keep telling you, when you hear things on this network, go back and do your own checks. Don't say Kevin said this, that it is the truth. Go back and do your own checks. Find out. Don't let people just come and tell you things and walk away. It is your duty to make sure that you find the truth. And it's so easy today. If you have a phone, go in there, look for the company name, look for their address, look for their number, call them, send them email, do your search. And just because we are all building a nation together, we need to at least know that we are using our money profitably, and that we should not just sit for people to come say that, hey, what we have is better than the US, and then we swallow it and take it. So you had it for yourself. The professionals spoke on the issue. We'll be back on this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show officially. Now is today's topic. Today's topic, as you know, $1 billion. $1 billion. I'm still waiting for somebody to tell me $1 billion in chi. $100 million, $35 million. This is the amount of money Ghana has borrowed in these few months from the IMF and the World Bank. But the one we want to talk about today is $1 billion. We all remember when this government came into power. In fact, we all voted for the NPP because they told Ghanaians that we were going to walk out of the IMF. Simple, easy. And that Ghanaians are going to the IMF because we are not responsible, meaning the last administration wasn't responsible. Sometimes you need to cut the last administration some slack. They can say that, oh yeah, we went to the IMF, we took this amount of money, and we have something to show. And there's one thing I want to ask. I want to say, I don't think anyone would just walk to IMF if they are not in problem, or it's not an emergency. I heard a professor on Joy News this evening saying that, yeah, the money the previous administration took and the money this current government is taking is different because now this one is for emergency. Who walks to the IMF with a Coke in the hand and club in the hand and drinking and saying that I'm feeling comfortable, give me money? Before you go to the IMF, or before you go to the World Bank, or before you go to wherever you want to go borrow money, there should be an emergency. So it does, and you see, and I heard these professors and other people, and I'm going to talk about Gabi Ochidako trying to draw some lines on Ghana Web. I read the story saying that, oh, the money we are taking is good because it is not like the previous government. At the end of the day, the bottom line is, are you going to pay the money or not? If you're going to pay the money today or tomorrow, the question is it a loan? Are we supposed to pay it? Is the ordinary Ghanaian supposed to work and pay it? If it's going to be 50 years, it's going to be 30 years. At the end of the day, the bottom line is it a loan? That is the question we need to be asking. Now, if somebody says that, oh, this one is an emergency, so who goes to the IMF with cake on their head and with flowers and saying, the IMF, today we are enjoying too much, so give us money? And you think IMF is silly? IMF only gives money for serious issues and emergencies. That's why they are there. So if you go to IMF today, nobody should use an excuse and don't use emergency as an excuse. No. The issue is what you went to take, was it a loan? And who is going to pay? Because this government told Ghanaians that We are robust. The economy is strong. It's stronger than any thing since they came to. They've been telling us every day that they are never going to go to the IMF, never to take a penny. They are never going to overspend. Fiscal discipline is going to be perfect. Today we are asking, did they go and borrow the money from Makaranta market or Dagomba market or Asantasi market or Kotokraba market? They went to the IMF to take the money, and the money is not free. The money is supposed to be paid back. Now, when you look on City FM website, you see the finance minister. There's a story there with the finance minister holding his bag about, we went to take money from the IMF and it is cool. And I'll be happy if my producer can put that on the screen. City One, yes. And I would like to break some things down for Ghanaians to understand. Don't let people fool you and say that the money we are taking today is different from the money we took yesterday. At the end of the day, we are going to pay that money. And who is going to pay that money? You can't tell me, if you tell me the conditions are different, and at the end of the day, you are going to pay this after 5 years, at the end, the bottom line is the money going to be paid? And who is the one going to pay? We are the people who are going to pay. So it is not about you going to take money from Obia or Bobisian Ufie, and I say Obia or Bobisian or Rural Bank. At the end of the day, Okobo Besian. Period. You see, we shouldn't let people start using English. I keep telling Ghanaians, don't let them use English to deceive you. This government is a lying government. This government has no money. Like, for the past 3 years, they have been lying to us. The economy is robust. We have money. We are the best. We have managed the place well. You see, in from a boy, they be akokoto kwine. Oh, say from a crab pandemic from a crab boy. Akokoto to a BA. You don't have $100 million. You don't have $35 million. Ghana beyond 8. You told us that you have all the intellect, the men, the economic management team, the FX team, being headed by whoever call in CSOs. Franklin Kujo is heading it. He's there. They are talking, doing campaign on radio and on TV that this is the FX, is going to change things. Our economy is going to come back. It's going to be better than. Where is the FX team? Today, we are at the World Bank taking $1 billion. Ask yourself as a Ghanaian, when do you think we can finish paying this money? 1 billion. This is the government that told us that it is never going to go to the IMF. And it does not matter the name given to the loan. At the end of the day, what the car? If it was an offside or a penalty goal, at the end of the day, what the car? That's how we are supposed to look at it. So if some professors who want appointment in government want to please the president and want to please people around them, come and say that money we went to take years back is different from what we are taking now. Mr. Professor, come back again. Come back and explain to us. We are paying it back, whether it's going to be 20 years or 30 years. But the issue is, are we disciplined enough to make sure that in the next 5 years, we can pay this money, we can start paying? That is the question we have to be asking. And I keep telling people, on this show, we make things basic. I'm not going to come sit here and the fiscality and the debt reserve. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell Ghanaians in basic language for them to understand. But see, at the end of the day, this is the same IMF we said we will never go to again. If it's going to be paid in 5 years, if the conditions are different, it does not matter. The issue is this government has borrowed more than any government. And in record time, $1 billion. 1 billion. $1 billion. If you're a man, write 1 billion in chi. If you have a calculator, you have your phone, convert 1 billion into cedis and see if your phone can take it. It will blow in your face. And we are sitting there and we are smiling because one of us is president. Then we see that if the producer can put City 2, I want to read something there because it's about time we started telling the people the truth. We are not going to go to IMF. Those guys who went to IMF to go take money to come and build hospitals, they went to IMF to go and take. Some people were bold enough to tell Ghanaians that, yes, the money some years back, some administration went to take, the NDC administration went to take from IMF to come build hospitals. It's a waste of time because then they started the word. It is not social intervention. We need free SHS. You are building hospitals. Today, your asses are burning in these hospitals. That's why I keep asking. My favorite woman, Aglo, where are you? You see, that is where we are now. That is where we are now. So it is getting to the point whereby we have to understand that things don't look good. We don't have any money. We don't have a cent. We don't have. And when you read it, the international, let me read this to you. This is a report from Citi. Said the International Monetary Fund, IMF, has approved a disbursement of $1 billion to Ghana to help address the urgent fiscal and balance of payment needs that Ghana is facing in the wake of the novel coronavirus pandemic. The money, which is to be drawn under the Rapid Credit Facility, that's the RCF, is also to help the country improve confidence. They didn't give the money just for coronavirus. That's what I'm saying. Take your time and listen. To improve confidence and catalyze support from other development partners. Deputy Managing Director and Chair of the IMF Executive Board, Dr. Zhang, issued a statement on April 13, that's yesterday. And he goes on to say, and I quote, the COVID-19 pandemic is impacting Ghana severely. Growth is projected to slow down. Financial conditions have tightened and the exchange rate is under pressure. Now, the budget deficit is projected to widen this year, given expected lower government revenue and higher spending needs related to the pandemic. The fund's emergency financial assistance under the Rapid Credit Facility will help address the country's urgent financial needs. It will address the country's urgent financial needs, improve confidence, and catalyze support from the international partners. So you have to understand that they are giving this money to you, not because of just the COVID-19. Fine, it has that name on it, but the issue is they are helping you out because you have failed to manage your economy well. Because in the first place, if you had managed your economy well, you will not go to them for money. How long has this COVID-19 hit, and how long has it been? But we are there chasing money every day, coming into the Heritage Fund, going to IMF, going to World Bank. Now we have gone to borrow 1 billion. Ask those people now in government, the president, by the time we're done paying this 1 billion, he'll be dead. Oforiata, by the time Ghana is done paying this 1 million, he'll be dead. Whose responsibility is it to pay? It is you and I, our mothers selling charcoal, our mothers selling gizzard, our mothers on the sun every day. They are going to go after them and chase them and take this money from them. That is the issue. We are not joking anymore. This government is a lying government. They have nothing for us. They are liars. And we have to come in terms with that, because if a government is hit by such a pandemic, which is not only in Ghana that pandemic has hit. You know the funny thing, when you go on to read the IMF piece they brought out, the countries that went to IMF to access this kind of money, you will be shocked. Myanmar, South Tome, all these countries, you realize that their GDP cannot even have a hospital in Ghana. You have to understand that Ghana is very poor. In fact, they don't want to use that word, but we don't have any money. Go and look at the list of countries that are accessing that 500 million, whatever, and they gave Ghana 1 billion. They know our problem is even bigger than these people. And they have said it, that we are there. Recession, HIPIC, we are there. But people don't want to accept it. And we have professors who want positions. The next day you see them, they will call them and give them positions. So they come on Joy News, they come on multimedia and lie. Now they are trying to justify what a good loan is and what a bad loan is, and which loan is going to take long to pay and which loan has a nice name. And that's why these things give Gabi the audacity to come and say that the loan we are taking today is better than the previous loan. What the hell? Today I'm going to show you something. So, as you know, it's one of those things. That's why Gabi has the audacity to say that, because if he doesn't, he wouldn't even make that statement. Because in the first place, you told Ghanaians that you would never go back to IMF. Why are you going to IMF? If the economy is robust, if the economy is solid, as you said, that we have enough money, we have accrued a lot of revenue. And I'm asking Ghanaians, this guy, that's what he said. An influential member of the governing. This guy is not an influential member. This guy is the Prime Minister of Ghana. The president is just a ceremonial president. Now the president is speaking. He's now trying to define what a good loan is and a bad loan is. You see the face of a liar? You can't lie to anybody anymore. The loan, are you going to pay or not? It is a loan. Whatever comes in front of it, it does not matter. Somebody has to pay the money. And if we had that money sitting somewhere, will we go to IMF to go ask for 1 billion? Jack, the billion, they kill my heart. If we have that money sitting down, will we go to IMF? It is a basic thing. You don't need an economist who does not have hair to come and explain this to you. Do you have, who goes to IMF whilst they are having a wedding with cake and all that in their hands? You only go to IMF when there's an emergency, meaning what? When the Bobby saying we are saying one children, what children our Bobby saying, what children so just only be I did not open, only be you don't have it. So we come to and accept that this government is a lying government. Me see him from the bar, the one to pandemic in from the boy, and one who to a bie. Akoko koncha, ne to a bie. There is no money there. They are lying to you. They are using English. They are using English. You see the way now things are coming out. People are seeing how things are running. Ghana as a country sitting there, they don't have any money because these people, they were stealing every single day. And if you have a problem with me, somebody just converted into cities. It is 5 trillion. I don't want to go there. My math's not good. You see, I think it's past trillion. 5 quatillion or a medallion. You see, 1 billion. I'm asking you, living at Noforukrum, you living at Navrongo, Wale, Obuase, Nkoko, we are the ones going to pay this money. By the time we are done paying this money, Gabi and his daughter in Norway, they will be dead or they will be there. Gabi would have left Ghana for Norway, enjoying with their booty. By the time this money is done we are done paying this money, Nana Dan Kukufuado might not be alive. Who is going to pay? We are going to pay. They are going to compile the taxes on us. That's why I have a problem with the opposition, because this is the time you have, even though you don't have the numbers in parliament, you need to let the world know that this is a lying government. You see, opposition, let me tell you people, you can fight all the fight and win power. You can do everything and win power. The whole these people are digging for you, you cannot get out of it. Yes. The whole these people are digging for Ghana. No government can survive it unless today we start to act and ask these people. And you see, it's not a joke anymore. If a government goes to borrow 1 billion, saying that we will not go to IMF, some people went, Mahama and his people, they went to IMF, borrowed almost 900 and something million. They can come and stand in front of you and say that, you know what, this is how much we borrowed and this is what we did with it. At least it is saving lives today. And I'm not holding brief for Mahama, but I will always say that if it is right, we would say it. We are not going to be covering words again. We are done. This is how much we borrowed, and this is what we did. We built this regional hospital. We built this chip compound. We built this road, and they can point to it. We gave people water to drink. That is what governments do. And that the part that they failed and they use the money for no reason, when we come into power, we check them. But we come to power, we don't check the loose and encourage anybody to sit and look at this. This is not a party. This is a criminal enterprise. Now, professors and data statisticians and academicians are trying to give a $1 billion loan a different name. I'm asking you, professors, at the end of the day, the bottom line is somebody is going to pay for that loan, whether it is called Kevin Taylor or Echo Taylor. At the end of the day, he's Fanti. The loan can be called Echo Taylor or Kevin Taylor. At the end of the day, I am Fantini. So don't use words and lie to people. Don't use words. This is a whole government. But the issue is, when we go for these monies, we tell the IMF, we come back and we tell our people, you know what? We are going to actually generate more. Our revenue collection is going to go up. You were in this country when the Ghana Revenue Authority came out to tell Ghanaians that they have met their target and they have even made 1.6 billion. That is what the Ghana Revenue Authority. Now, I want everybody to listen to me. I'm building it. I want you people to understand that this money we just went to take, we cannot raise it. We cannot pay after 5 years. We can't. Because if you are borrowing, you need institutions that will create avenue and also try and bring in money, bring in revenue. And the best institution in Ghana today to do that is the Ghana Revenue Authority. Simple. Now, I'm going to show you people something. You'll be shocked. Yeah, you guys go shock for your bone. Let's do this. Are you listening to me? Take your time. If everyone is watching me, you see, we don't come here and then say things and walk away. When I show documents here, go back and ask them if it is true or not. When I show the documents, give it to multimedia, give it to Kwame Sefakan, give it to Kweku Baku, or Sorado Kuta toilet paper, or them, give it to them and ask them to go and ask them if the document I'm showing is a lie. If it's a lie, they should come out and say Kevin Taylor is lying. So we're going to borrow $1 billion. We need to find a way to raise money as internally and then start paying our loan. But there are institutions that are supposed to take care of that, right? Fine. If those institutions are not working effectively, how are we going to raise money to pay all these loans? And the institution that is a vital institution in this country, when it comes to our economic and financial issues, is the Ghana Revenue Authority, because they are the guys who take the taxes. They raise money from the citizens to pay. Now, let's look at this. This is the boss of the commissioner of the Ghana Revenue Authority. I want you guys to take your time and read this. You know, with me, I take my time to do these things. You know, I keep telling you people. Now, see this. This is what he said. And let me see if I can read it close up. And then we can take it from there. So this is a statement he made. And the statement reads, colleagues, management and staff of GRA. First of all, let's thank God Almighty for the life he has given us and the opportunity to serve our motherland through Ghana Revenue Authority. I must admit that 2019 was a challenging but remarkable year. It was remarkable because we were able to achieve our 2019 revenue despite the many challenges. So this was what he was writing or telling GRA workers and the staff, that we have met our target. And even he went on to say that they actually exceeded it. Let me read it. It is very refreshing to note that out of an initial target of 45.45 billion Ghana cedis, which was later revised to 42 billion by cabinet. The cabinet revised it and brought it to 40 billion. We were able to collect 43.78 billion, an excess of 1.68 billion. They had an excess of 1.68 billion. Now, I want you guys to watch this. Somebody confirmed it, right? This man, he confirmed the statement from the GRA boss. Now, this man, Professor Adai, now he's with GRA. And what did he say? He said the target for the year was 47 billion. But after a reduction in benchmark value, it was revised to 43 billion. So let's say they made 43 billion. Congratulations. Now, see, are you watching? That's why I'm saying that if the institutions we are relying on to raise the revenue to give us money to pay for this debt are liars, it will be very difficult as a Ghanaian today to think that the money we just went to take from IMF will be paid. We are done. We are slaves now. We will be slaves for a very long time because this president, this vice president, they are clueless and they are liars, especially Dr. Bawumia, because everything that they cook for us is a lie. This is a hollow government. There's no money. They lie, they steal, and I'm going to prove that to you. Now, this document, everybody should look at this document very well. And after that, you'll see this document on our website, loudsilenceradio.com. You can go and access it and show if it is wrong. They should come out and say that, Kevin, this document is a lie. Now, everybody should look at this document. Professor, get off my screen. Okay. And you two get off my screen. Professor is out. Now we have this document. This document, as you can see on the screen, Office of the Commissioner General, memorandum from Commissioner General to C distribution, date the 9th of April 2020. It's recent. Now it says subject 2019 annual staff bonus payment. As I speak, the workers at GRA, they are fuming. People want to come out and speak. They can't. I'm going to read this to you. It says, following the management union meeting held on Wednesday, 8th April 2020, the board of directors met on the matter and wishes to put finality to the impasse concerning the rate for payment of 2019 bonus to enable payment before Friday 17th April 2020. So now the workers raised issues that they've not been paid. Their salaries, their bonuses, 15%, nothing is coming. Now, here, the same people who were saying that they were able to make their target and even made 1.6 billion. Everybody is using COVID-19 to survive. They're all liars. And I'm going to tell you the lie, where it came from. Now, the board considered that, one, the world over, bonuses are paid on profits and or the achievement of target. Since the original target set by the Ministry of Finance was not achieved, staff cannot make claim for the 15% annual basic salary. The board is considering of what was achieved, therefore allocated 10% of bonus. It goes on to say, furthermore, given the prevailing circumstances of COVID-19 and its ripple effects on revenue collection and dwindling GRA finances, it is even challenging to pay the 10% and more difficult to pay anything above 10% annual salary. The board therefore maintained the approved 10% of annual basic salary as the percentage rate for the payment of 2019 staff bonus and wishes staff appreciation all efforts towards improving their general well-being. Now, all that they are trying to tell the staff is the finance ministry told them that the target they were bragging about, they didn't meet it. They didn't meet it. And this is the Ghana Revenue Authority coming out in 2019 to say they met the target, 1.6 billion excess. They can't pay bonuses. This is GRA. So, do you know why 2019 and then they came out to say they've made excess, they have reached their target, they have crossed their target, they have achieved their target? What they did was, as usual, they cooked up figures. They took money from banks to fill that gap they couldn't make because they were doing politics. So they took money from the banks and they filled that gap they couldn't fill because they didn't want Ghanaians to know that they are underperforming. Now, the bank guys have collapsed. They don't have the money. The government collapsed the banks. Now they are chasing them. They need their money. And they took the money out, so they are stuck. The hole is back again. GRA was lying about saying that they made an excess of 1.6 billion. That is the lie we are living with. And these are the people we are relying on to go out there and collect revenue for us to be paying $1 billion after 5 years and all the debt that we have accumulated over the years. This is a lying government. And I want you people to ask them if this document is fake. I keep telling you people, I don't have time for fake stuff. The finance ministry told them that they've not made it. So what made them come out to say that they've made an excess of 1.6 billion? If there's 1.6 billion, we are just in April. Where did the 1.6 billion go? Where did the 1.6 billion go? You can't pay bonuses of workers. But you said you made an excess of 1.6 billion. Let's put the target aside. You can't pay 1.6 billion. You can't pay bonuses. Now 15% bonuses, you are dropping it to 10. And then you want to bring in COVID-19. When did COVID-19 start? That is the lie we are living with. And when I keep telling Ghanaians, some people don't understand. They think I have an agenda against the president. I have an agenda against the government. I have no agenda. My agenda is to make sure Ghana gets back on its feet. That is my agenda. The lies are too much. Ask them, call them and ask them, have they paid the bonuses of the workers? You people made an excess of 1.6 billion. With the 1.6 a day top, where a day? Because they created it. They created an artificial target. That is the same thing the finance minister created for Ghanaians. They created an artificial economy. An economy they cooked to us for us to think it is solid. That's why the World Bank came to tell them that what you are doing, cooking up figures in Ghana, Adongo was right. When he told Ken Ofurata that and Biomea that you people are cooking figures, it is going to hurt us. But these people only think about they think about elections. They don't think about the economy. That's why I'm saying that they have dug a well that if the opposition does not rise up, we can never survive. You see, the hospitals we have now, the infrastructure, we can never build any infrastructure again. We can never build any infrastructure again Because the hole they are digging today, they don't care about you and I. They only care about what they will get today, saving their faces, making people think they are the angels. But these guys are the devils because they lie through their teeth. And this is what I want the journalists in Ghana to be doing. You don't need a PhD to do this. Look, ask questions and demand reasonable answers. But the senior journalists have become beggars and thieves. They can't speak because their balls have been hooked. That is the problem we have in Ghana today. $1 billion. Nobody has a problem with it. Nobody's talking about it because it is Akufo-Addo, because it is Ken Ofori-Atta. Ken Ofori-Atta is the worst finance minister we've ever had. And I'm going to show you people Ken Ofori-Atta's A-level results on this show. Not today. I'll show it. Remind me, guys, I have it. And you people will see the person handling your money. This Ken Ofori-Atta, same guy going to take 1 billion loan. This guy, in 1999, stole 5 billion Ghana cedis. 1999. I brought this up. The minority never talked about it. 5 billion from a forensic report. This guy stole 5 billion. And I still have the report here. I can show it to everybody. I published it. Nobody talked about it. What is happening to you people? You have given your money matters to a criminal to handle. That is why we are here today. You see, before COVID hit, this guy was hailed by his cousin, the president, saying that he's the best man. When he was questioned, why did you make Ken Ofori-Atta the finance minister? The answer he gave was he helped in the campaign. He did not talk about the guy's credibility because he knows he is not capable of doing that job. He knows he's not capable. That is where we are today. Our money is being given to people. The system, the law says they are criminals and have to be jailed. We have handed over our money to them. That's why today when you go to Seychelles, when you go to some islands, when you go to Trinidad and Tobago, they're hoarding money and keeping it there. The documents are coming. I'm watching people and I'm sitting back and I'm smiling. The money they are hiding in Seychelles, the money they are hiding in TNT, you see, we follow the money. We will follow the money. I say, when I put documents here, go and ask them if I'm lying. This is the GRA. So all this money we are borrowing and all that, we will need an institution that will make sure that we internally generate that money. How are you going to generate? Through taxes, through different means. Now, this is an institution by government that is lying to cover up for a government. Professor Adai, this man, my boss, one of my bosses, Andy Kem, I respect him a lot. Radio Ecstasy, he called me, said, Kevin, try and let them know that, just tell them, and leave it for them to ignore, because you see, when you saw them, they don't get it. Leave them. Just give them the message. He introduced me to radio the first time. Very intelligent man. And that is what I'm going to do from now. Eric cannot pay bonuses of workers because they are saying the finance ministry say they did not make the money. Now the 1.6 billion they made, where is that money that you can't pay bonuses? 15, you are dropping 15% bonuses to 10%. So you are encouraging corruption. When a young man is sent on outside on the streets to go and collect taxes, what do you think that man is going to do? And you people up there, you Professor Adai, did you cut your salary? You, the commissioner, did you people cut your salary? This is stealing. These people are criminals. Today, I saw an article by Professor John Gatsi. Very, very, very educative one. But it hurts because in Ghana, when you write articles, people don't read. And when they read, they don't understand. That is the problem. So what do? We bring it to the basic. Explain it for them to understand in basic language. This is where we are. And we are not playing again. I keep telling people, this is the time. If I say it, don't just take it and swallow it. I'm not going to force you. Go and do your own checks. Those foot soldiers on social media, no matter what, but you tell Ghanaians that you have made this, we go and borrow $1 billion. You said Ghana beyond aid. Where is the aid? Where is the beyond? Where is the Ghana? What is wrong with us? And we are condoning this. A government goes out there to borrow 1 billion. 1 billion. And now professors are giving it different name and different skirt because it has to favor their people. And let me tell you, this money is going to hit from next week. See where the money will go. What is Santase? Yeah, the MPPO. What the Kenya say? Yeah, the MPPO. So onya coins credit and come yokusie. The money, they are going to go put the money in their accounts in Seychelles. They are going to put the money in their accounts. The money drop, they'll move it, go keep it somewhere for the money to build. The profit comes. That is what they do. And the documents are coming. I'll give you clues. Well, you can move the money from here to here. I'll track you. I'll get you. I'll locate you the money. Why? We are tired of you people. Today, everybody is quiet. Everybody is quiet. If somebody speaks, he wants power. Today, I heard Osla saying that, yeah, they are talking to the telcos and that the telcos have to drop. John Mahama said that this is one of his suggestions. You guys should talk to the telcos to cut data down because people are working from home. They need data. People are at home. It is simple. Whether you take it or not, the man said, tell the telcos, let them implement it. Why don't you want us to talk about people when they talk about things here? I don't care how you tag me. We want a better Ghana. John Dramani Mahama said, tell the telcos to cut down data because more people use data. And I heard Oxla say that when they allow too much data, their system is going to break. Who told you, Osla? Osla Owusu, my girlfriend, who told you? Osla Owusu, who told you? Because a boyfriend, and I was a Kufuado's girlfriend. And who told you that? Do you know how much money these telcos take from Ghanaians? Go to other countries, big countries like America. Telcos are dropping money, they are giving free stuff because they need to help the people. Now, I keep telling you, Asla, the Kelly GVG, me then you go die on that issue. The Kelly GVG, Asla, me then you, we go die on that matter. I'm not here. I don't hate anybody. All that I need is a leader who will come and build a road and build a hospital, give the kids good education, make sure the economy is right, telling the people the truth that this is what we have to do to sustain the economy. Not a leader who will come and lie about everything. Today, a leader comes to sit in front of us and tells us that a basic app like this, a $500 app, is even effective than what we use in America, Germany, and people are clapping for this. Are you insane? Are you insane? Where did our manners go? Where did our brains go? What is wrong with us again? What is wrong with us, my people? I gave you the stories. I gave you the clues. I gave you the facts. Follow up. Go and ask your questions. Call your senior journalist. Call the GRE. Call the finance ministry. You have to start thinking. Sit down and look at the issues and start thinking and realize that this is the time we have to start speaking truth to power. Go and do your own checks. If they say I'm lying, come back and tell me I'm lying. I've flown the documents. Go to loudsilenceradio.com. It will be there from tomorrow. You can read for yourself. I'm going to take the calls very soon. Producer, what do you think? You think, yeah. Producer, if you give me a signal, I'll take it from there. That is the thing. Producer, I can hear you. All right, producer said 5 minutes. That's how we work. You know, producer is on the line talking to me the same time, my other ear. So yeah, we know Gabawaya. Why you ding. Oh, but not TV swap. No, she suit. Camera move. Massa, you are talking to people. You are family. You don't have time for these things. So that's the issue. Start asking questions. Let's start asking. 1 billion. These people said they will never. John Mahama and the NDC went to IMF. Can they tell us what they use the money for? We can see it today. And I said, from now, we are going to point at things. I am coming to put the green book here and put the MPP stuff, the 1 district, 1 factory, 1 constituency, 1 million, and see. We weigh the two. We will show you, we open where it did there. Let's see. We send reporters that they will film. That is what we are going to do now. This is called journalism 101. We are not going to sit in the studio and let somebody call and tell us things. No, we will show you the facts, you break it down, and you make your own judgment. You are listening to me. There's a lie here. We cannot pay this 1 billion, whether we go to heaven and come back. We can't, because there's no way we can raise that money after 5 years. Now the Heritage Fund for you and I, our generation, the generation behind us, they want to use that money. Ask them. You see, the simple question you need to ask these people: this 5 million, is it a loan? Yes. Are you going to pay? Yes. So what's the deal here? What is the English here? What is the English here for somebody to come and tell us that because it has a new name, it is not a loan? At the end of the day, are you going to pay? Are you going to pay tomorrow or next? It's still a loan. Are you going to pay? Does it have interest? No. But is it a loan? Yes. That's the basic question. This is simple economics. Is it a loan? Yes. Is he Kevin Taylor? Yes. Is he a Taylor? Yes. Is he Fanti? Basic. He's Fanti. That is the core. This is common sense. And you sit in Ghana today in 2020, the world is going to recover from this crisis. Nobody is going to give in again. So how do you think you're going to make this money? Because this government is not producing anything. This government is not exporting anything. This government is not importing things that will benefit the people. This government is not creating any avenue for people to develop. Young entrepreneurs have been cornered. People don't have the opportunity to create. So how are we going to make money and pay these loans? And the issue is, this loan, the thing is funny, man. That thing is funny. If you could rely on something and say that, you know what, you pay because we have this industries working. We have this coming together. We have this. Tell me what one policy the MPP put in place that's working today. Tell me one. Ekume, one. That is the problem we have. And we don't have to speak. We are paying these people every single day. See the number of people who have, and I saw LWAC today on social media. They have created a mini clinic and they have created a morgue at the L. But the hospitals there, sitting there. This president doesn't want to open them. And when I speak like this, people say, I don't respect. There are hospitals sitting there, equipped hospitals. At least there's a roof on it. When there's the storm, it's not going to blow it away. There are people going to be in there. If there's isn't even bed in it, it's a roofed building. And that when there's a storm, the people who are suffering will not be blown away by the air. This is common sense. Segleme housing, you can turn that into an isolation center. People go there, it's even excluded. What, do you need a PhD to do this? And we still say, nah, MPP, and we still don't think. We need to start thinking. See, when we start making these people understand that they are not entitled to 8 years, anybody who comes to power will understand the language of Ghanaians. But we are making these people, these thieves who are borrowing 1 billion today, think that they are entitled to 8 years. That's why Jane Mensa thinks that no matter what, she has to put Akufo-Addo back in power. It is not like that. We have to hold these people accountable. And if you are not accountable, we get rid of you. It is us, not you. You're still listening to Loud Silence Radio and TV Network. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. I can be taking calls anytime soon. The number is +1. The number is +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. My name is Kevin Taylor. I can take some few calls and bring this show to an end. Hello, caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good evening. I cannot talk, sir. I'm calling from Italy. My name is Prosper.
Go ahead,
I normally call him. But my problem is that when I think about what Kevin discussed right now, it's like our leaders, they sell the country already. They sell the country. Ghana, they have sold it already. And what can we do to take this country out of people? That is my problem. That is my question. Because you have to do something to take this country from these old people that they cannot do anything for this country. Let's take the country for them. And we can be excited. Because now every day, people are coming every day. Let's do something about it. Country, God bless you.
Thank you very much,
God
sir.
will really bless you. Because we don't know. You are not here. We can't see those things. And God bless you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Have a wonderful night. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Fele. I'm calling from Canada.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, Kevin, you're doing a good job. I have to commend you for that.
Thank you.
But my problem is this. If actually, because when we take any case to court, the court is full of MPP and party members, so the court is not working. So I just want to find out, is there any way that we can sue them at this part of the world? Because these people are stealing us and we can't do anything.
Yeah, we can't do anything. It's true. We can't. But we can do something. The only thing we can do now is take power from criminals. That is what we can do as a people. That is the only thing we have.
And the people are not ready to listen.
They will listen. Say, they will listen. Thank you very much, sir. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
My name is Richard, calling from Alexandria, Virginia. Yeah, Kevin, thank you for the good work you are doing. You see, Kevin, this Akufo and his cohort, they are all criminals. All they are doing is stashing money in different countries because what they bought all the journalists in Ghana, especially the senior journalists, so-called senior journalists that we have Kokuba who come here with all the big English and all that. Kokuba, let me remind you, that guy have one child because even that child doesn't belong to him because someone pregnated the wife. If it's a man, he should have another one so that the whole world see that he have two children.
Thank you very much.
This guy is a crook.
Thank you.
They are the one benefiting from Ghana, all the looting that the governments are doing. So we should be ready. Instead of the journalists to become a watchdog to the country, now they are guiding dog to the president because they've been paid from all the media houses. This is what I can say.
Thank you very much, sir.
They are a bunch of criminals.
Thank you. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Habib. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. Kevin, I thought His Excellency the President and his government has been that economy is a boss economy.
Yeah.
And that it is only those people that had go to IMF for loan. Not loaning, there will be a time. I thought when they so-called out of IMF, these people celebrate on it. They said they call something a triple celebrate. They have succeeded in getting a loan. They've succeeded in going to getting out of IMF, and they've succeeded in doing something of that sort. And then they came to celebrate a Wache and whatever party. So what is taking the people to IMF today? You just watch it. You are in America. You know how the coronavirus is affecting people. So if you don't move, they thought the virus is not real. We are a country of one people. I know man is telling me this government is a government that does not speak the truth. They don't think of the people. All they think of is the corruption aspect of the $1 billion they are going to take from the IMF.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hello, caller.
Hi, Kevin. This is Philip again. I have one question to ask you before you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is, the IMF, what is wrong with them too? Why do they keep on borrowing money to Ghana without looking into the issue?
No, they don't care. They are there. They make money out of it. That's their job. It's up to us to start thinking that the more we go there, we're not going to make anything. And we have got this time $1 billion. $1 billion. When you come for $100 billion, they will give you.
That's a lot of money.
But that's a lot. $1 billion.
So can't we, the citizens, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Can't we, the citizens, write a letter to IMF that they should stop borrowing money to these people? They are killing us.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired about the IMF thing.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your time. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from? Hello? Yes, sir.
Hello, Kevin.
Go ahead, sir.
Solomon Kasa free Sweden.
Solo Kasa.
I was in Shirapa and I made a work. I made a one who beat me too much. If you put my book too much, because I'm Piano Avalanche. Say, oh, my mind. Kasai almost $1,500 getting you $3 million. You have to say, well, if I can only 15,000 Ghana city, 15,000 Ghana city, some see 2 minutes no where we don't say about a few phone with idea because I will be TDR any problem.
Let me show. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead. Kasa. Yeah, I think his line is struggling. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Kevin, this is Wisdom calling from Italy.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, please. I want to know, in Ghana, do we have any groups that check a government like US? We have the Judicial Watch. In Ghana, is there any group that check our leaders?
The only group that checks leaders is when they want the elections to go in their favor. Occupy Ghana was on the street every day. Let my vote count. They were on the street every day. AFAC, they were on the street every day. Ask me where these people are. Isankuma was leading Occupy Ghana. Where are they? These are liars. These are all liars.
We need groups that will stand independent, that will be checking our leaders, because like this, and the president, it's time that we reduce the power of the president. It's too much. Things are getting out of hand. After 63 years, see our position today. And anytime, if MPP come to power, then we are heading to HIPIC. Why? Things are, in fact, it's very shameful and painful. See the way we scattered outside from our country. We all scattered due to our wicked leaders. It's so bad, my brother. Thank you for this good job you are doing.
Have a wonderful night. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we might have free. And then now, why achievement? Why goes through? What's it 13,800 tallest? Oh, Ghana, why are they?
Oh, okay.
And what's the free education?
Okay.
And 500 excavator, so I so yes, I will see one solid like a cathedral. I have a war, the free Israel by a big achievement.
Okay. Then I idea. Remember is the man na. Me person be man na. Me ba sound do ha. The person. Oh, producer, give me that sound so that I can play for the na. Sound the man man na. Ah, me was
13,800 toilets, public toilets. Why are there? You will be that. Hospitals were near the Confu Now, where a young salary a Jimmy.
Okay.
That's what Confu UK or Confu France. At day. And your presence in here. Very well. I'm even sure I'm one.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from? Producer, get me the clap. Get me the clap. And then I'll clap for Kufuado. Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening, Kevin.
Go ahead, sir.
You from Boogie Mikasa Free Italy. Money a Juma we last BM Semeka. Who ye were Juma prepare for name Muyana at them the DNA doors.
Many do be at them, boss. Without you respect.
No. Many are Japan and then what to me I said will be a two. Yes, I said what for your foot. I'm many are Japan, because I need a person in Semono. And I hear any bit information. It's in Mono same number to information will be a whole parliament, but as someone would have to be an able to know him. It's only a tear someone and answer will be tea and all country will say, yes, saying there was no almost why I didn't know much ship. It's in the Dawasipa, Bomodiana would be a fat and near my two from Abutir and Fisher and Fisher Muyi. Send a bay out, Uncle Fabi, Bacassi, Papu, no be Pia Manocrene. Pia will be a facts and figures.
All right.
Bye.
Hello, caller. Hello?
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah.
Hello.
Go ahead, caller.
I'm calling from Italy. I'm Confidence Giver. I will
go ahead, Confidence. Go. Mpacho Kachi.
Kevin, that was it. I'm a bumpire shira penny for more also better. I was who be so. No, Kenny and Sir Kevin. Say, I'm more bonny. I am penny for a bua. And Kaya to go so. It's a diamond so. It's a forest. Half was out to she miss you. Or more familiar. So, woman. The normal. Yeah, you would be a papa. ɛsene ɔmo kurom ɔmo bɛbɛ die aduane wɔ Africa na ɔmo asa afusi de kɔ ɔmo kurom na ɔmo ayɛ ɔmo aduane post no na ɔmo de abrɛ so ɔmo no die buroni ɛde n'adwen ɛyɛ yɛ abibifoɔ yɛn mpanyinfoɔ te hɔ ɛna ɔmo support ɔmo na ɔmo kɔgye dollars ɔmo kɔgye euros na ɔmo de agu ɔmo bɔtɔm na ɔmo no ama yɛn ne nuanom atwa yɛn ho na yɛ ko deɛ aduru mmerɛ a ɛyɛ sɛ yɛn ne nuanom yɛka yɛn ho bom na yɛtu ɔmo ase na yɛn mfa ahodie enti me kunkum yɛn ho ɛmfa ma ɔmo mbɛtena akonnwa no so a na ɔmo abusuafoɔ didi o enti deɛ de biara wotoɔ na wobɔ dawuro na wɔka no dako sɛbe yɛn ɔmo asogyafoɔ no polisifoɔ no ɔmo guide ɔmo nyinaa no ebeduru mmerɛ bi yɛnturo obi abio mu enti deɛ ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo de ɔmo ntɔ no ɔmo nkɔ so a na ɔmo mmerɛ bɛso ɔmo na ɔmo polisifoɔ ɔmo yeah. So only the decision by them for so yeah, be demonstration.
Thank you very much, sir.
Be demonstration. Yeah, no, almost. Thank you, Kevin.
Achievement of Akufo-Addo. Somebody just wrote 13,000 toilets. In fact, it says 13,852 toilets. Very, very important. The 800 on it. The 800 toilets. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, this is Amin. I'm calling from New York.
Go ahead. Producer is a woman.
Oh, yeah, it is. We actually love what you're doing.
Thank you.
What you say? Because we are really not happy about it. We are not happy about what is going on. The issue is I don't understand one thing about Ghanaians. Like, you should be able to let them know because you criticizing them, let them work.
Yeah.
Let them know what they are doing. Like, yeah, but I don't get it. Obi Obeka say me NDC, me NPP. No credit there, just let the person know this is what is good, this is what is wrong. So for us, we are ready for everything. And I pray what is going on now, and then reflecting in December elections. And yes, no.
Thank you. See? I would like to say
we the bogus
problem. One day may episode I'm a bogus. Bogus in Kwan.
And we see what is happening. Like rules were Ghana driving private say not need Ghana. Because I was showing to be driving anyhow. No, it's a ticket amount is here. But laws anyhow. So at least we should talk to our people. Like we, was saying no party like we are not ready to talk. So for us, we are behind you.
Thank you.
Keep on doing the good work.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Right.
Yeah, I can see my dad is online, Mr. George in Sako. Good evening, sir. Original Kevin Taylor is here, Mr. Sako. I hope you're doing great, sir. Hello, caller. Your name?
Hello, good evening. My name is Carlos.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm from UK. Hello?
Yeah, Carlos, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, please. I want God bless you about the job you are doing. If like we can get somebody like you in UK to is representing as UK branch and Italy branch and all over the Europe, like I think this thing will stop. This kind of corruption will stop because it seems like Akufo-Addo, he didn't grow up in UK. He grew up in UK. He go to school in UK. Then why don't you take as UK system and make sure immediately child was born, you should get registered from the birth. People selling food on the street, they should be paying their taxes in case this thing happens. They will get some little benefit to feed themselves rather than to call people on the street throwing food for them. It's not good.
I know.
This is not a good education. You know what I mean? This is not a good education.
Thank you, sir.
So
Thank you very much.
Sometimes
I know you are very sad. Next time we're going to continue this conversation. The number to call is +1 202 +1 202 751 8769. It's a WhatsApp line.
Hello.
+1 202 751 8769. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Bernard calling from Austria.
Go ahead, sir.
Kevin did a great job.
Thank you.
IMF under previous government was cursed to Ghana and doomed to Ghana. But IMF under Akufo-Addo is not a curse, it's not a doom. They are now comparing apples to mango.
Yeah.
Mangoes. That you are jealousy. And this is what jealousy. Kabia yeka.
Kabia yeka.
Kano.
Ubono. Rural banko.
Ugo jilo. Yeah. And then some more brainwashing Ghana for and the IMF said, Muhammad Yantia, or IMF Yantia, woman. I'm a MPP for you now, great work project. Yes, IMF is the new woman. Omnet said, Omnet, internet, Yomoquatin, the IMF in
Boss, say IMF Trail, one trail. It doesn't matter.
Yes, Ghana for Tuesday, every partisan, may have come for Ghanaians. Because IMF for him, you school, you hospital, you road, you show, you won't Ghana life. And no, young, yes, IMF. Omudi politics. Now, FPP, the IMF. Almost Omudi free part-time IMF. The jubilation now no here.
Kenke party.
And COVID-19 through Ghana months. More than something. Good. Nanyankupon Ghana for your margin.
That's it.
Monimo guafi, Muma Moninkie, Wabetina brochure, who said there, Yama Brochure, and from Ukro, and Fro, Unianamo Ghana say now brochure, yes, see hospital, you see, ensure, you see lot of coins, you see schools, but your debate make the party number.
Thank you, sir. I mean, sure. Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from? I think this might be the last caller, and then we're going to bring this show to an end. Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
It's Togo One.
Togo One, sir. I brought your DC. Your cast now we are no for casting in our bra. And I Togo One and yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I brought your cast now we are in MPP about power now. The G in a fast cast in the bra because one found about Togo One to on Chimao. No bagawaya, la obeji castle.
Min, yeah. Oh, man, just from like Modako to me.
All right, to go on. Your information, thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Oh, mammy, come on,
to go on, Kawasam.
Oh, what? Maybe the Amphetamine can do now, and there was the pastor, which we had the Ubwin. Now, so maybe hammer. We walk question back 258. Question.
To go on. Oh, question 200.
58.
Oh, they're tossing number 58. They're tossing number 58. No, we say no. Now, yes, your band has started from number 1 and number 58.
Okay, the American starting say once me who video be na ekoso China.
Yeah.
China no more pamoye Africa for no.
Yeah.
Kevin Taylor me no enda me wawa. And I me blame China for no. Obiawe kase me wrong. Now so me say, che and okore we the two baby pepepe. Che China for no, enye China for the pam Ghana for the Nigeria for. Eye to for Ghana for no more kata kromo hono. Na me ka kire o. Omo say Ghana for ba omo so monye sika. Nti no eye mpanifo no ya. Nti no mo pam ma for no. China ko so okro bia so a ho ko America wo kwa no. China titu mpanifo no ye.
All right, number 58. That's it. Togo 1. Question number 58. Hello, last caller. Last caller. Caller Kunkun, then we end the show. Hello, caller. You are the last caller. Hello. Hello, caller. Last caller. Ken Boache. This is Ken Boache. I know this is Ken Boache. Ken, you are the last caller for today. Just finish the game up.
I'm the last fella. I'm
Yeah.
the last fella. I'm the last fella. Kelvin.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I don't blame this Chinese. I don't blame them. I blame people like Osafumafu. I thank God he has been healed. I thank God. And I'm praying for Pablo Swankoma.
Okay.
For he also to be healed. Yesterday, I was coming to a person, a senior minister, Osafumafu, who told us that the civil service is failed. But, Kelvin, me Daniel Kuchi, you say, I can for one say what you say, as him young, young fans from my batting. Kelvin, Papa, we, the Quatia no ba me, and dear, Utiminia civil service, you mamma. When your mom will ye, yan, and all Katia say, civil service, no, are you fool? Now, Kelvin, I want our way, Usruka ticket.
Can't watch it. Then you read
no.
I won't tell you what to get. I won't tell you. I won't tell you.
No. It's a name. Okume Siakra. I won't tell we. On record get here. For when I the man win to pet. No, catch it. Say civil service. No, are you fool? Kelvin, the number of calls I receive, people, this happened to me. This happened. I tell them, are you not also citizens? Can't you also push it?
Yeah, I know.
Why are you also saying this to me?
I know, boss.
Like, I remember, I said, I shall want, this I shall want to say, if this will not build your bridges, this will not do.
Yeah.
No, let's not.
There's a lot. There's a lot of things we can say, you know. And I really understand your frustration.
People,
boss, you
like, you know, I want to say just something before I end it. People say, and no, you added Sebi. Praise be so. Am I not a politician? I'll end here.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a wonderful night.
What the politics you room?
Yeah, for politics go right. Thank you, sir. So that's it. Can't actually end the show for us. I'm going to read a few messages and then I can close the show because a lot of messages online right now. So the message is Bella Musa says, I'm number one person in Italy. I can do everything here. Okay. Let me find a few of them. Baba Idrisu Sally says, please tell Baumia that when he's going to lie to the people of Ghana, he should remember the Holy Quran he swears with and with Allah is watching him. Okay, Baumia, remember, anytime you want to lie, think about Allah. Today, this is coming from Tonyo Felix. The message is coming. Tonyo Felix said, today I bought a bowl of Gary for 20 Ghana. Joe Fiagbe says, coronavirus took Ekufuado's government to IMF. Corona. Irene Klodze says, guys, the message is coming. So it keeps flipping, producer. Ralph Abdul Rauf says, good work, but I wish you insult and provoke the minority to act when they take power. But worse will happen when they have opportunity. Mahama thinks he's too kind. Meanwhile, they attempted to disgrace him, but couldn't find evidence. God will punish him if he gets opportunity again and allow them to sleep. That is a good one. This is also coming from Isaac Boedi says, the same people who were complaining in Mahama's regime about IMF are sleeping with IMF in the same bed. Posterity with George and PP and Nana Addo's government. Ash Gold, Obuasi. Ashanti Gold is my team. Ashanti Gold is my team, whether you like it or not. Ash Gold is my team. Let me read this quickly, replying to Beauty. Somebody's replying to someone. Let's see what's here. President Kagame, I agree to you. Watching how he is transforming Rwanda make me want to be a Rwandan. Okay. Sandra Vicentia Odro is laughing. Quack, 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 quack. Jalil Bamba Ajuri says, tag Daddy Fred here. His mouth like he's sipping lemon juice. With a rapper, I've not said the lemon juice. That's a wrap. God bless you, Kevin. Let's do something on YouTube and quickly end the show. So on YouTube is boiling. Let me see if I can read some few messages on YouTube and call this a day. YouTube Kwame something said, do you go to toilet when you don't? What is happening on YouTube? Okay. Sandra Heteka said, Boga, the insults there, we need them. Sandra, maintain your level. Jay's Christian Norman says, this caller should stop talking nonsense. 13,000 toilets started under NDC. This is a World Bank project which is ongoing under NPP government. People should get that fact right. Oh, even the $13,000 toilets still, it not be nana own. Yeah, masa, maintain the $13,000 if you take from Nana Kufuado, matakam. We are maintaining the 13,850 toilets. Jen Phillips says, guys, please hit the like button. Guys, please hit the like button. Akwesi Onhene, JDM said when he was leaving office that posterity would judge him. He has indeed been vindicated. Ekufuado is a complete scam. Benjamin Dapa says, Jen, please tell Na Adole not to be mischievous towards me. Rich Jack, people are having their own personal fight on YouTube. Okay, Nuruddin Dazi says, the leaders are not the problem. It's we, the stupid, blind, and educated fools. Instead of standing up for the poor and ignorant ones, we display more stupidity through tribal and partisan politics. Sandra Hetka is back again. Say, hey, Kwame Sapon say, I can get it on WhatsApp. Joman's TV, can watch it. Please calm down. All shall stop soon. Kwame Turi said, Nana, lots and lots of messages coming in. I would like to say thank you to every single person who watched me, listened to me. I just call you people family. I saw my father watching. Mr. George Nsako, have a wonderful evening in Obuasi. I know you are really enjoying yourself. I'd like to extend my greetings to my two favorite friends, Mark Cromwell in North Carolina and Mr. Ambrose Nsako, Nana Inti, my own man. I'd like to say hello to Mame in North Carolina. Have a wonderful night, Mame. You are 16 years. We are still counting. You are going to be a wonderful person in future. I'd like to also say thank you to every single person who was watching me tonight. We will be back again tomorrow. You know, now we are doing 5 days. We are not losing Gaba. Tomorrow, we're bringing you something very, very, very new, exclusive. You know, this is Loud Silence Radio and TV. My producers have been on the clock. They have tried everything to get this show perfect. And we want to say thank you very much to the Ghost team. They are the Ghost team. And I would like to say that I am just a messenger, my fellow Ghanaians. I am just a messenger, family. A messenger without a Bible or a Quran in my hand. A messenger who is ready, willing, and ready to speak truth to power. A messenger who cannot be intimidated by the corrupt people. I am here for you. I know you love me, and I love you too. Wherever you are, it could be good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is coming from Loud Silence Radio and TV. This is the extended version. My name is Kevin Taylor. Have a wonderful night.
Na 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 na, yeah, yeah. Baby, I know that you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I could take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I could take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I could take you to America. My new home, America, my new dance, America, America, America. This country way, everything is different. Baby, I know so you go, yeah. So I go take you to America. You home, America. You dance, America. I know that you go home, child. So I go take you to America. From Africa to America. From Africa to America. This country way, everything be different, everything not different, yeah. This country way, where everything not different, everything not different. Baby, I know that you go home, child. So I'ma take you to America. My new home, America. My new home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you home, America. Baby, I know so you go home, child. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you dance, America. 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 This country way, everything is different. Baby, I know so you go, yeah. So I go take you to America. And you home, America. And you dance, America. Baby, I know so you go, yeah. So I go take you to America. From Africa to America. From Africa to America. This country way, everything be different, everything not different, yeah. This country way, where everything not different, everything not different. From the road to the food, to the street, to the house, yeah. Everything be different. Everything be different. Everything be different. From the road to the food, to the street, to the house. Everything be different. Baby, I know.